Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Survived the snowstorm. We're still frozen, but I certainly took a lot of picture of the birds. So I'm just fixing my chair here. Give me a moment. So today I'm just gonna do a little bit of sewing, hand stitching, embroidery. I feel like every time I use my my DMC floss, I am embroidering something. So I'm embroidering this little guy here, and it's gonna turn into a bookmark, gift tags. Could be any. It could be anything you want it to be. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a knot at the end. I typically don't put a knot, but this one, since the lettering I'm gonna work on is so tiny, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a knot. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna put on my light because it's too small. Y'all, once you get to my age, it's gonna be hard to really see fine things. So I have my little magnifying glass on so I can see, and as you can see, oops, I just bumped you with it, and as you can see, I have to have it so close. So this is what I'm doing. Did I get it? I think I got it right on the spot there. I normally use my stand. Okay, I'm super picky when it comes to my stitching, so I do not like the way this stitch laid. It didn't match, so I'm gonna redo it. How are you guys? Today we're just slow stitching. There's not much we could do because everything is still covered in snow. The whole yard is still full of snow. I mean, we don't need to be out there, so we're not gonna bother clearing it up. But the roads are clear. So if we need to go to the store, we certainly can. But I choose not to. So, plus it's super cold. Although we're warming up a little bit, I can see the ice is really melting from the roof because I could see just water constant dripping from the roof here, so it's melting. However, they say we're gonna get another cold front by this coming weekend, and there's a possibility of a snow again, so we shall see. So I'm just using a single thread here, and I like the way I stitched this. I basically did a running stitch, and then I went over and just looped my thread around it. I kind of like that way, but you know what? Let's just stick to this. It's really fine stitching here, so I have to be very precise because I want it to look good. I don't want it to look sloppy. So it's been a while since I've done some embroidery work. I kind of missed it. So, but I do have a lot of sewing project I need to work on. Oh, by the way, hubby totally loved his pants. He said you did a great job fixing it, and I wore it several times, he said, and it's time to get washed now. So he liked what the work we did on his pants. I'm so glad. So I can't see the screen on my camera, my friends, so I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish stitching this fine lettering here, and then we'll move to the bouquet of flowers. I finished it. That's what it looks like. It's upside down, but that's what it looks like. And to kind of end this, I just kind of weave it a little bit through some of the stitches. Weave it nice and taut there. And then just find a nice tight space, and I'm just gonna do a little knot just like that. So now let's go move over to the flower. We'll work on the stem. I was hoping I cut my fabric a little bit bigger, but I didn't. That's okay, we'll do our best. So rehoop it, and let's do our stem. So this time I'm gonna use green, and I'm gonna use two strand, and this time I'm gonna do a running stitch and then just go back to it exactly how I did the lettering on the happy. This is how I start this. Since I have a little bit of big, the stems are not too skinny, I'm gonna go ahead and start it off without a knot. So basically I go from the bottom and come back down just over 2 stitches, 1 or 2 stitch over, oops, sorry again, and then just do that a couple of times. Just really fine stitch, and then just to have a nice clean back, I can go ahead and trim that tail. Now I can start my running stitch. I enjoy doing this stitch. I really should have gone to the other side, back stitch. So we're going to do back stitch, and then just come down from the last stitch. So we're stitching forward and then finishing up that stitch towards the back. And with this, it's super easy, but if you want to have a nice clean finished, always try to go back. I go back to that same hole. And we're going over that little tiny stitch that we did, and that's really even going to secure our stitch. Just like that. And I'm going to do all that through all my stems, and then when I come back, when I get done, I'll bring you back up and we're gonna do the loop. I think I might just leave it like that. It looks nice. It looks really nice. Okay, let me see what it looks like if I was to go back. This is just, I'm gonna go back to it. So if I was to go back and do my loop, let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna go back to that last stitch. The reason why I'm contemplating is because I want to make sure my stitches are not too thick. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. So yeah, I think I will go back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and finish this stitch in this manner. Yeah, it's prettier. It's also pretty, very much clean. Okay. Okay, friends, it's time to do the hearts. So, just to reference again, I am using 2 strands of the, I want to say dental floss, 2 strands of DMC on most of my stitches, with the exception of the smallest letter I have in my image here. You're probably wondering why there's a big stick on my hoop. That's the stand for my zircon embroidery. After I show you how I'm doing this, I'm gonna hook it back on it, and it's gonna sit on my chair, and it's gonna help me stabilize my hoop, and then I can start sewing from there. So I'm just gonna go satin stitch. It's basically a stitch close together. Okay, and that's what satin stitch is. I'm gonna finish this up and then we'll do the bow. But before I do that, let me go ahead and take off my little magnifying lens here and show you what I got. Y'all, you can see this heart. I can see it with my magnifying glass, and it is not looking pretty. I'm gonna have to redo it. Let me see if I can show you guys. Okay, this is my magnifying glass that I have to wear. There is a light. There's two level. 1, 2. Let me show you what it looks like up front. And here's my magnifying lens. So let me show you. Hopefully you can see what I'm looking at underneath the lens. You can see the difference. So let me finish that, friends, and then I'll bring you back and we'll do this cute little bow. Since I have my red on my needle, I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to the bow. I'm not gonna fill my bow because I'm gonna be putting an actual bow on top of this. So this guy is gonna be covered up So I'm just gonna outline it and then basically do the same thing with the same thing I did with the stem of the flower. And I'm just gonna go all around, and then the bottom I will do that a little different. So I'll bring you back when I get to the ribbon, to the tail of our bow here. But this is how I'm gonna do it, and I'm just gonna outline the bow with running stitch. And so I finished that. That's what it looks like. Now I'm gonna go and just fill in this guy, almost like a satin stitch, but not really. It's gonna be a pretty loose satin stitch, because like I said, I'm gonna be covering this guys up a little bit more. So that's what it looks like. And with this, I'm gonna make a bow. Okay, let's see. Might be a little big. It's still a little big. I want the tail to be on the back, so I think this might be good. Okay, I think that looks really good. I'm gonna go cut it like so. I'm gonna sew that in place just like that. Cute, isn't it? All right, ladies, here it is. I had transformed this beautiful embroidery item here into a bookmark, journal tag bookmark. I hope you enjoy it. Just a little bit of patience, because they're just super small, but I think it turned out really cute. Let me know what you think on the comments below. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. I hope you're having a great day, and stay safe. As always, God bless, and we'll see you again on the next video. Bye-bye.